Here is your private lesson game of the week. This is a stellar game that builds on previous games. So it's an ear training game. It's part of the BLAM, up, down, all around. That's our fancy way of talking about melody, right? So this is an ear training game called Melody Memory Maker. Melody Memory Maker. And what's awesome about this game is it builds on the other ear training game we have called Wait a Second, where the student keyboardist is in C position and it's a single note. It's starting on note C, single note interval training game. So we go C, D, and they have to listen and play it back. C, D. Melody Memory Maker takes another game we play called Sing and Play Crack, Bam, Boom on the drum set, but it applies it to the keyboard and to ear training. So basically, first of all, Melody Memory Maker, the objective of the game is to stretch a student's musical focus, to intensify their listening, and to challenge them to start to listen to both a groove and a melody simultaneously. So it's a great challenge for kind of multitasking on the bandstand. How do you start listening to two or more things at once? Okay, in brief, what happens is there's a backing track playing with a groove, something like that. They're all in the iTunes playlist, the BLAM playlist, you can find them there. You hear a backing track playing, and then you hear a melody that always begins on the note C, middle C, and then gets longer and longer. So it might be C, E, C, E, C, E, F, C, E, F, all the while in the background, there's a groove going. So the game is simple in concept. The student listens and repeats back what they hear. The challenge for the student is that it's going to get longer and longer and longer. And you as a teacher want to explain to them that they need to stay focused, listening to both the groove or the band and the melody, and see if they can stretch their musical focus by listening and being able to play along to a longer and longer and longer and longer melody that builds on itself. So they listen and focus, stretch their musical focus until their musical memory explodes, right? So generally, the beginner level is going to take them only C, D, E, only through those three notes. So it's just melodies built on those three notes. The intermediate level is going to take them C, D, E, F, G, variations, building a melody using only those 5 notes, and the advanced level is going to go all the way up to the octave. However, it's always going to stay diatonic within C major, so no chromaticism at all in Melody Memory Maker. The challenge is not can they hear all the different intervals, the challenge is can they hear the intervals of notes built one after another. So, Melody Memory Maker, one key to remember is that sometimes this game gets played incorrectly. What happens is we just play one melody to them, bum, 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 bum. They play it back and we say, great, and we play a totally different new melody to them. No, 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 that's not how you play this game. This game is all about building on the previous melody and getting it longer and longer and longer and longer and longer and longer, right? So musical memory is what we're working on here. It's not about challenging them to play 10 different melodies over the course of a 5 or 10 minute game. It's about challenging them to stretch their musical memory and see if they can play one very long melody over the course of 5 minutes. So there's a lot of first, second, third chances on a melody. If they don't get it the first time, you play it back again. Da da dee dee da da da. They might come back and go ba da dee dee da da da, and you say, very close, let me play it for you one more time. Da da dee dee da da da, etc. But build on the previous melody and challenge them to use their musical memory. So that's Melody Memory Maker, and what's great about this game too is that it comes with some support tracks, some MP3s for your in-lesson game, but then also for their home rock to put on the Dropbox. You have a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3, and we even have a level 1.5, which is only for the left hand. So, have fun. Melody Memory Maker, that's how to play it. You have any questions, you email me directly, nate@brooklynmusicfactory.com. Play Melody Memory Maker this week. It's a great game to alternate for your ear training between Wait a Second and Melody Memory Maker. Wait a Second, Melody Memory Maker. You're going to be blown away at how strong your ears and your students' ears get. Have fun.
And don't you come back no more.
What you say?
Hit the road.